Akademiks. Can't ride no wave. Salary's $750K. He might not be in the league. Wack100.
Yo, man.
Yeah, I'm on stream.
I don't give a fuck if you on stream. What that mean?
But I gotta
We
tell
all
you
get.
because I don't want you to say nothing that I'm on stream.
Listen, I got a bone to pick with you, bro.
What bone you got to pick with me?
It's been 7 days I've been reaching out to you, bro, about some business. And you've been disregarding my calls, bro.
No, I did owe you a call back. I know I did.
A call back, nigga. What is you putting me on a list? The fuck is going on? That you getting that bougie? Cause Drake answer your little calls and shit.
No.
All right, no, them niggas go away, act.
No.
You know we can see them type of niggas before they go away, act.
Nah. Well, I'm over here breaking down some crazy shit.
What's that?
You ain't hear what happened?
The Jay-Z shit.
Yeah.
Well, you know when I seen Diddy get mad the other day on that phone call, right?
Mm-hmm.
When somebody here gonna roll about that call. That's that shit they did with R. Kelly. Same shit. Releasing their phone calls, right?
Wait, they released a Diddy call?
Hell yeah, they released a Diddy call talking to his son.
Wait, no way. No, I don't
Yeah.
think. Well, I think that came out in court, but I don't think we heard the audio. You heard the audio?
The audio, nigga, where he said, everybody out there quiet, huh? Everybody silent, huh? He said, yeah, man, ain't none of them saying nothing for you. He said, yeah, we gonna see who laugh at who gonna get the biggest laugh if it's all over with.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we played that shit on the 100 side a couple days ago.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna try to play it. Hey, yo, what do you think about this Jay-Z shit? The whole media about to get quiet
Man,
because
I'm tripping off the 13-year-old. It says the VMA's after party, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm listening. They just read it right now.
Mm-hmm.
She's saying she fought both of them off. Both Jay-Z about 30, 31 at the time.
Yeah, they're both 31 at the time.
She's saying that. Turn that down. She's saying that she fought both of them off. Now I'm just doing the math. You're 13. All right, let's paint a picture if this is happening. I don't think neither one of them, both of them would have had to been intoxicated with something. Let's just call it liquor. Yeah. Bro, a 13-year-old girl's not fighting these two niggas off of her. If this is going on, it's just not happening. It's just not going to happen. Right? I'm just looking at it if it was to happen. Secondly, she originally named Puff, and then all of a sudden, she ties Jay-Z to it.
Yeah. So she had put Jay's name not his name. She called him Celebrity A in the first lawsuit, and I guess we finding out that when they trying to shake somebody down or the lawyer calling to be like, yo, hey, you want us to name you in this shit? If not, give us this money, we won't name you. And I guess Jay said, nah, I ain't paying. And it's like, I bet. Then we're gonna amend the complaint and just put Jay-Z.
Okay, so now we have, and some of this shit, I hate to say it, it should have to go civil before it could cross over. Criminal before it could cross over to civil. Because it's like anybody can say anything. And this is one of those situations to where Jay-Z can't pay and settle out, even if he wants to. Everything is at stake right now, bro. The only thing that's probably not at stake is, wait, what year did he get with Beyonce?
He got with her in 2008.
Okay.
He married her. He married her in 2008. He married her. I don't know how long
is his relationship over there, like, but his businesses, you know what people start doing, bro? People start pulling back. All that innocent until proven guilty is cap. You know that. If that was the case, motherfuckers' businesses and companies wouldn't be pulling away from them and shit like that. So it's kind of like, bro, his kids, they're old enough to understand social media.
Hey, from what I heard,
I mean, bro, it's like Jay-Z's a whole nother person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Today, you see, with Diddy, we looked at him as the party animal, so it's easy for us to
Yeah.
believe that. Jay-Z
Yeah.
is removed so far from that. Like I had to, so I went back and played some of the 2000 VMA stuff. Like he was nominated that year for Big Pimpin'. That's a whole different guy. If you listen to Big Pimpin', that's a whole different man. You get what I'm saying? So like, you know, because we've seen him so different, it's hard for us to even think that. But this is what I heard. I heard that, again, you're right. And for everybody who's listening, sometimes when people settle, it's not because they did it, it's just that they don't want this, which sometimes this is more costly than even if you beat the shit.
Yeah.
Because whatever, but I heard that it's been, they have looked at the people with the deepest pockets and they know Jay-Z's one of them. I heard that there's been a couple of people that's been trying to, like, hey, listen, what you want us to do? And after a while, it's like, wait, are you about to go give out $100 million in checks to get everybody to shut the fuck up? Or at some, because this has been mounted. I think remember, he canceled the brunch. I think he was trying to lay low, saying, all right, if they got Diddy, I guess, just take Diddy and just let's get over this shit. Let's get back to some other shit. And
he's been quiet on everything. Jay-Z went underground on us.
Yeah.
Straight up, bro. It's a lot of shit you usually see him pop out on. You didn't see him, bro. He was just Beyonce was making her rounds. He usually there's a lot of shit. So do I think that Jay-Z may have been in, I don't even want to say present, may have been around in the vicinity when Puff did some shit? Yes, I do. Do I think he was right there, hands-on, knew what was going on? No, I don't.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, hold on. Let me challenge you on this. Let's challenge. We're doing this for the sake of the conversation. We don't know, right? Even with what you first said, I fully agree with you, right? It kind of do sound sus that she's saying, yo, I pushed off 2 grown men and she's 13, ran out, and I can't, and she says she's 13 running with her clothes like a towel around her and she's naked.
I want you to stop right there.
And nobody says nothing.
We know at the VMAs, law enforcement is on deck.
Yeah, even at the after parties, bro. I would imagine Diddy would get.
Parties, yeah. They're on deck. They're on deck. They're outside. They're on deck. So you're running out. I'm assuming was this what was she white? Was she black? Was she Asian? We don't know anything about her.
We don't know yet.
Okay, but 13 running out, holding your clothes, just got sexually assaulted allegedly by Puffy and Jay-Z. Okay, did you drive your car up there? How'd you get home? Was fucking Uber around in 2000?
She said the driver brought her there, and she said she ran out of the place and then ran down the street till she saw a gas station she was familiar with. She asked them to use a phone.
Okay, who did she call?
She said she called her father.
And her father didn't go back up?
She said her father came. I know it. The father came, picked her up, and must have just brought her home. We heard nothing about hospital. Like, I mean, that's the time you'd be like, I'm about to go up there and go see them niggas.
Hey, bro, nigga, off the rip. I mean, end of the day, man, it's just like, it's a sad day for our moguls. It's a sad day for our people, bro, that we like use to motivate us. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad day because if any Tom, Dick, and Harry, bro, could just say, fuck it, I'm going to file some shit, and there it goes to tackle your name. I mean, bro, what do we do about that?
Hey, let me ask you a question. So, all right, so I agree with that part about her pushing it. It sounds so weird, right? It sounds so odd.
It's no different.
But here's the thing. I think when it comes to a civil suit, just like it would have been with a criminal, obviously there's no criminal angle so far with this. But even if she had sex with them men at all, that's any jury. If a jury believes that they had sex, they're gonna give her the win. That's the win. She's 13 at the time. They're gonna give her the win.
It's nothing to justify. It's nothing to justify it. At 30, nigga, she's 13. Ain't no fucking. She said, look, I don't give a fuck if you say the fake ID shit. She's 13.
Do you think that? Do you think that, because that's a different era in music? It's a different time. Do you think that possibly? Let's just make this up. We're just making this up. Maybe she told people she was 18. Do you think that these guys were that sloppy that maybe they could see somebody? I'm agreeing with you, but I'm trying to figure out.
Bro, I'm gonna be real. I've seen some 16-year-olds with a fake ID in the club that you'll have to say, hold on, bro. And even then you're questioning it. 13, the conversation is still 13. The tone of the voice is 13. I mean,
yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, once you hear a 13-year-old speak, like
13, bro.
13, come on.
I don't care how much lipstick and blush and eyeshadow you have on. Some things you can enhance at 13.
So, all right. So from what I hear, right? What I hear is that there's a lot of artists back in the day. They may have slept with a 16-year-old, or they were dating them on the low. They say Russell was.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay. So you know what people usually say? Well, if you down to do something with a 16 that you know, why wouldn't you then fuck maybe a 13 that for whatever reason looks overdeveloped?
Well, let's put it into perspective. When a person says that, like about a 16-year-old, more than likely it's a dude that's 20, 21, some shit like that.
Okay.
I ain't gonna dig you up on a nigga in his 30s talking that type of shit. Jay-Z was like 31, 32. How old is Jay-Z right now? 55, 54?
Yeah, but you know the Aaliyah thing gonna come up though, right?
I said that. Now, even with that, let's talk about that.
And by the way, hold on one second. Chat, let me tell you this. If you ever got something buzzing in the media, Wack100 is like, he's like the Brian Steele of all internet niggas. He will make you see something in a light that you would think about it twice rather than just like go, because we usually just think black and white. But go ahead. As I say, you the Brian Steele of the internet. That's a fact.
Okay. Aaliyah was how old allegedly when he was dealing with her?
That's the thing.
Was he before R. Kelly?
They keep saying like it was like around the same time. R. Kelly was like supposedly 15, but he was faking a marriage. And then that kind of ended. Like, I gotta Google it. But they're saying it was like 16.
Wait, bro. You telling me, wait. So we went over this shit. R. Kelly was dealing with Aaliyah at 15.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z was like a little prior to or after?
I think he might. I'm hoping it's like after. So, like,
Jay-Z was before Dame Dash, right?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I thought. Okay, I thought Dame Dash basically said that Jay liked her, but they didn't get to. We don't know the truth about that. So I see one Twitter account, and I just got to say this is Twitter, so it could be wrong. Like, by the way, Jay has an amazing team. If you Google it, the AI that comes up for Google says they have never messed around. But if you've heard the stories, there's too much stories for that to just be like black and white like that. So it says Jay-Z dated Aaliyah when she was 17. He was 28 at the time. And then they're saying, well, he dated Foxy at 15. Okay, 28 and 17. All right, let's just go with that. She was 17, he 28. What's your thought on that?
Where's Aaliyah from?
Where is Aaliyah from? Wait, should that matter, or where was she usually living?
I'm asking it for a reason. What state? Because remember, the state of New York, 17 is legal age. 17 is legal age of consent.
She from Brooklyn, New York.
There you go. That's why I asked you, because I'm going to tell you why I'm asking you this. Because I'm a California guy, right? Mm-hmm. I don't care where I'm at. 18 is embedded in my head. Growing up is I can't wait to get 18. I can't wait to get 18, right? Mm-hmm. That's why I asked you. So New York is 17. Jersey is 16. Nevada is 16, right? Legal age of consent statewide. Federal, the law of the land is 18. So with Jay-Z being a New Yorker, growing up in New York, 17 is always legal to him.
Oh, hold on, wait. Everyone keep telling me it's
You know
Detroit.
what I'm trying to tell you?
Hey, chat, am I wrong? Is she from Detroit? It said place of birth Brooklyn, but maybe she grew up in Detroit. Or where did she? Oh, okay. So she was born in Brooklyn, but she grew up in Detroit, Michigan. My bad, chat. So she grew up in Detroit, Michigan.
Okay, now that's even worse.
What you mean
Legal
that's
age of
worse?
consent in Michigan is 16.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, we ran through this on the other side of the clubhouse. I didn't know these by heart. Google it.
Okay.
Legal age of consent, Michigan.
I was just about to say, just tell people why you know this, because they're gonna think that you're looking it up for your own purposes. Just tell them.
We know this. You want me to tell them why we know it?
Yeah, tell them.
Okay, we know this for two reasons. A, they tried to attack Adam, right, with the nigga Lil Pump with the fake shit, and B, I had to defend you when you made the comment about college.
Right? And I was really talking about the Tiger situation, and then I said, well, let's be honest, with people in college, there's a time where sometimes somebody's 17 for 4 months, and usually when you're in college, you could also be at the oldest, probably like 21. Nobody in college says, oh, you're a freshman, let me check your ID.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly. So, and what happened was, when I started doing research, and I realized,
Michigan is 16 for real.
It's 16. Jazz is, your state is 16. New Jersey as well.
Holy shit.
New Jersey 16. So when I was researching, I'm like, listen, when you're dealing with people who I grew up in California all my life without me knowing anything else. I thought the whole world was 18 because that's what I grew up under. So now I have to put myself in the shoes of somebody growing up in New York or Jersey or whatever, to where they're being taught when you're 17 this, when you're 16 that. Now, as if I was taught when you're 18 this, when you're, you know what I'm saying?
Now,
so Jersey is 16.
Wait, hold on.
New York is 17.
Now, I'm probably going to regret bringing this up because I'm not trying to have you pile on my guy now. But I seen you recently on No Jumper, and when in that conversation of the lawsuit that was filed, you said, well, did Kendrick defame him by saying whatever? Drake was on stage with a woman that was 17.
And the legal age of consent in Colorado is 17.
Okay,
I know this. I know all the states.
Okay, so technically he wasn't.
I said all that. You were so fucking emotional, you didn't want to catch it. I said, listen. I said, this is my exact words. I said, legal age of consent is 17 in the state he was in. I said, now, I don't know if Drake falls up under the federal mandate because he's not a U.S. citizen. He didn't cross our border from Canada. Federal mandate is 18 across the board. Was it distasteful? Yes, but because legal age of consent is 17, they couldn't put that on him. I said all that. You was just so fucking turned up, you didn't catch it.
Hey, by the way, not to even just keep jumping like back and forth stuff, but you see, this is why, even with what you said is right. Anybody can say anything and make it a lawsuit to like just kill your character. But yeah. I really look at the father and say, you know why the father should have at least brought your daughter. If she got penetrated by two men at 13, two grown men at 13, in the lawsuit it said Jay-Z finished, which I'm assuming ejaculated. Your daughter has to be in some type of pain. I'm assuming. So if you bring her to the hospital, not only should you bring her because that's your daughter and you would imagine that she just went through traumatic stuff, you went to bring her to the hospital, but it would document that she had sex. And that date, and then if it could then be corroborated now in post that it was Jay-Z and Diddy, it's already game over, right? But if there was nothing documented, people could be like, well, how do we know if this woman was even at the VMAs? How can we know if she was even at the after party?
But because they can file anything on a civil, right? Anything on a civil, and people say, hey, look, 80% of the time they just settle out. People go for it, and then guess what? What the hell? You know what else they need to do, Act?
What?
If you are caught or found to be lying in your civil suit, right?
Yeah.
Then it should be some criminal some action on that, bro. There's nothing that happens to the person that's just bullshitting. It's a either I get some money or I don't, and that's it.
Yeah, so I do know simply because I got sued for somebody who I never met. They said on my stream I defamed them, and they asked for some money. Of course, I ain't paying it, but the legal fees are mounting up. The only thing my lawyer said, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm $200K in the hole. Like, these lawyers cost a lot, bro, and they're dragging it. This has been for 2 years. They said I defamed them. Now, the only thing my lawyer said, listen, this might take another 2. Are you down and prepared to possibly pay us another $150? And said, or we could just tell this, like, this chick is broke. We could just say, hey, you want 30, and we could wrap it here, but you're taking a loss. Or you could pay the 400 overall or 500
and win. Still be 400.
No. This is what they say.
Instead of be 230.
No. This is what they say. So I pay, say, 400, 500. This is us. We're gonna win. Like, they don't even want to go to trial, right? They claim they want to go to trial, but they don't want to go to trial. They're in appeals right now. Here's the thing. There's something called an anti-slap law, which means if I file a lawsuit in New York State saying Wack100 raped me on Tuesday of last week, and your lawyers file a lawsuit to say, what type of bullshit is this? Wack100 was in Argentina Tuesday last week. They're going to dismiss it, but they're going to say this is a frivolous lawsuit, and an anti-slap thing, the anti-slap statute says you got to pay for the legal fees. So here's the thing. From a broke chick, that's what happened with Thierry Marie. You know, right? With Thierry Marie sued 50 and owed him money. So Thierry Marie sued 50, the shit got dismissed, and then she owed 50, 30,000. Except it's going to be some broke chick that owed me $400,000 that I could never collect.
There it goes.
But I got to do it to set a principle. You get what I'm saying? Because what I realized is that, and I think this is why Jay-Z, so from what I heard, there's been like 4 or 5, like, chicks claiming Jay-Z did whatever. They're like, yo, pay us money, right? And I do think if it was one that maybe was like, you know what? Shit, I don't want her to come out and start doing interviews. Let me just pay this one girl off. Maybe he would. He was like, yo, I'm not admitting to nothing. I'm just going to pay you off because you feel hurt. Cool. But there's a lot of them. And what happens is when you're Jay-Z status, 4 or 5 bring 40 to 50 more. You know, they got a hotline for Diddy. Imagine the Jigga hotline. It ain't going to be 1-900 Hustler. It's going to be 1-900 Payday. So
that's great.
So I think this is why he's getting at it. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that sucks for Jay. Everything he was doing is fucked up. Every deal he was working on, fucked up. Everybody, tomorrow morning, I guarantee it.
Oh, it's done. They pull him back.
Hey, I think we should just go in a indefinite break right now in negotiations for you to open up this or you to be a part of this. By the way, here's the thing too. Here's the thing too.
Hey, bro, don't be surprised if you start seeing Jay-Z sell shares in Rock Nation.
Hey, here's the thing too. Remember, he re-upped with the NFL for the Super Bowl shit. That position that he needs. If they had dropped this shit before, ain't no re-up coming.
They can get rid of it, but the re-up is never final because there's always a clause in there.
Yep. Yeah,
There's
true.
always a clause in there that if you do something that discredits yourself
That's true
or
too.
the organization, all bets are off.
So I believe this is gonna cause, and this is why it sucks, right? I don't know what Jay-Z's done. I don't know what he ain't do. But what I do know is just the mere fact that this is public. Now, here's the thing, and I said this to everybody. This is how Jay-Z's smarter than Diddy. Jay-Z has a hand in a lot of media. You're watch this tomorrow, Wack. Tomorrow, a lot of the usual hip hop blogs or hip hop personalities, you and me, we give it up about anything.
Yeah,
It is
don't
it don't matter. But there's a lot of people, they're not gonna talk about this, or they're gonna sanitize it or try to move on. Also, I do think if Rock Nation is what I think they are, they have a story in their back pocket to change this whole conversation. Not about this. They're just gonna give a bigger story. Everybody knows the
a bigger story.
only way to kill one story is to give a bigger story.
To give a bigger story.
So we might see a 4K video of some crazy shit that happened that we're gonna say fuck that. I think that's gonna come. But right now, Jay is going to all his business. By the way, he's on the board of Square. So Square owes Cash App. When he sold Tidal, he sold it to Square. And he became a board member there. He's been racking up power moves. A lot of people said that he was trying to either get, I don't know if it was the Dodgers or something. Like he was about to make some major moves in terms of even buying a sports team. He's been doing some good shit. This is gonna fuck up a lot of things for him, depending on how they drag it. The mainstream.
I just said that. I said he cannot afford to drag this out no 2-3 years, bro. He cannot afford that, bro. It'll fuck some shit up. This got to be something that get resolved quick.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a quick resolution. It looks like they're about to go to war with this lawyer, because
exactly. I think they're gonna try to discredit him. They discredit the lawyer, a lot of shit goes away. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what he's about to do.
This is why, honestly, again, I don't know who did what. I don't know who did nothing. I was surprised I saw Dr. Dre do Drink Champs recently. I think a lot
Why?
of
You keep going that Dre, bro.
no,
like
no, no,
Dre
no. It's
ain't
not going that Dre. It's not going to Dre at all. No, what I'm saying is that you could tell it starts with the niggas with the big pockets. Dre is a billionaire. Anybody who feel wrong, or they might just have no money, even if it's frivolous. Like Jay knew I think Jay knew his card was gonna be called the moment
He knew that.
Yeah, because he started shutting shit down early. What I'm saying is that if I'm a billionaire, they're getting at the billionaires now. They're getting at Kanye too. The thing is, Kanye's an enigma. He's just still doing what he want to do. But every hip hop billionaire is getting sued. Kanye got a lawsuit by Lauren Piscota in Stanley Moss Court in L.A.
I know Lauren personally. Worked with her direct on the side with Kanye. Know her personally. I spoke with her since she filed a lawsuit. It's a little shocking to me. But very nice lady. Cool as fuck. I mean, we worked like side by side. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
She was with us when we went to see Elon Musk. She was right on the side of us.
Really?
Yeah, I know her personally, bro. And I got text threads and history of, Wack, help me out with this jet. I'm caught up with this. Can you do this? Move the Wack. When I introduced Tory Lanez to Kanye for the first time down in Miami, she was there with us. Right? Yeah, like I know her. Like she cool people. So it was a little shocking. The first lawsuit was she didn't get paid. He was paying her $1 million a year.
Yeah. Yo, okay, so let me ask you this question. And
6ix9ine knows. Remember when me and 6ix9ine flew into Austin that time?
Yeah.
Lauren was with us.
Hey, by the way, it's okay if you don't want to answer this, but do you believe that? Remember, the first lawsuit did not accuse him of any sexual stuff.
He was paying.
Do you think that? Do you think she only threw this on to say, all right, since you're not taking me serious, or do you think that this is really her story that she's trying to go with?
Well, one has nothing to do with the other. Um,
But the
her getting
timing
paid,
matters.
her getting paid, right, is one thing, right? And I believe he was supposed to re-up her contract. I do know her original contract was like $1 million a year. He was supposed to re-up it, and she was supposed to get more. So I don't know what happened, right? I know she put in a lot of work. She did her job, and she was a great worker. Cool people. This situation, right, is a little odd to me because it sounds to me like she's saying this happened prior to, because whoever Ye's girlfriend was,
Yeah.
Lauren was assigned to her. You know what I'm saying? When she moved, the other one moved, right?
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, did this happen prior to, and then you became his assistant? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, did you guys meet? Because from what I'm read, it's like they met over here. Whatever happened, whatever. Okay, but then you ask yourself, well, why did you go to work for him? Well, they're gonna say, well, he offered to pay $1 million a year for an assistant. So then they're gonna say, is that normal, or was this part of this shit hush money? You see how this shit gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he really paid her, documented $1 million for a year. So it was like, okay, if you hired her after the fact, was this hush money? If it was hush money, where does that leave Lauren? You get what I'm saying? Because this is not criminal what she's filing. It's civil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to debunk that, this shit gonna get a little different.
Hey, I want you personally, I want you to watch this. Hey, chat, remember I told you Jay-Z is the most protected person in media? This shit broke over 2 hours ago. We've been on stream for 2 hours and 41 minutes. This is after it broke. Hip Hop DX, there's not one post about it.
That's crazy.
Not one post about it. Hot new hip hop. Look at the first thing, right? They said Jay-Z responds. They don't even say Jay-Z has been accused of raping. They say Jay-Z responds. They don't even lead with Jay-Z is accused of. They said this is Jay-Z's response. Then look at the second thing. Akademiks hops on stream playing Jay-Z after music mogul, whatever. And then they said, then another one for context. Jay-Z's lawyer allegedly sued Tony Busby for extortion. So they're contextualizing it like, hey, this cap. Chat, I'm telling you, Jay-Z is another level of protection that Diddy made $1 billion and kept tricking on hoes. What he didn't do is what Jigga did. The most protected guy, I'm telling y'all, 3 days, this topic is out of here. And I think that they're gonna drop a video of some crazy shit happen in 4K to bury the story.
And then you go to No Jumper, LA. The last 4 posts is all Jay-Z.
But that's the thing. So
yeah, you can't control those.
Yes, so like my page, No Jumper page, those are not controlled. So like we're reporting on this is a hot right now. You want me to tell you how many people watching us right now? Like this is how you know this is a big story. It says first of all, we have 250,000 views on X alone. We have 25,000 on our main YouTube page, and then we have 7,000 on our secondary YouTube page. So that's 32,000 live right there. Twitch has 3,000. That's what's that? 35. And then I don't know how to quantify views on Twitter, but when I used to go live during the beef with Kendrick and Drake, I used to get 1 million. And that's that's the biggest moment on Twitter. Right now, I'm at 750,000. So it just shows everybody's watching this, yet none of the big platforms want to talk. That's not like independent. Then nobody wants to talk about it. Why?
About it.
I'm telling you, Rock Nation controls most of it. Hey, I'm not mad at it because I ain't gonna lie to you. When you get money and power, you got to work the system in your favor. I'm not mad at it, but I do want to point it out. Hey, let me ask you this question. How do you think we get past this? Obviously, and this is super preliminary, but we're going to assume Jay-Z's not gonna be sitting in a jail cell over nothing. Okay, he's not.
No.
He's not gonna go down like Diddy. But I think people have seen a formula that works. Accuse you, have it go viral, and if you ain't pay us before, you're gonna lose deals that you're gonna wish you paid us. Because right now, I gotta imagine there might be hundreds of millions of dollars that I'm not gonna say it's getting off the table for Jay, but it's getting pushed back. So how do you handle these in the future? You're a manager. You're like a crisis manager of sorts. You deal with a
What do
lot
you
of
mean? Like you mean like if he beats it, comes out of it, or
no.
just right now? What happens?
Okay, so what I'm saying is that say any other rapper who people have looked at to say, "Oh, this nigga got mad money." Shit. Well, I slept with him back then when he had the tour bus and two of his friends fucked me. And really, I ain't gonna lie. Like I don't know if I was with all that shit.
There's
So,
nothing nobody can do because how is set up. But cross your fingers and hope nobody gets any bright ideas, bro. Anybody could go and file a fucking civil suit, bro.
if okay, you're the manager of a mogul, right? Do you tell them, especially in this time, hey yo, listen, let's do like a Christmas gift for all of the chicks that you've like dealt. Make sure everybody's good. You do that?
No, hell no, you bro. And again, you got to just walk and cross. For one, like they're not gonna be thinking that this gonna happen, especially if they haven't done anything. They're not. They're not thinking about a motherfucker could just go make up some shit. They're not thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? They're not seeing it that way because it's like I haven't. Look, bro, you're not worrying about the cops coming to your door about you being little BMF because you don't distribute drugs,
Yeah.
right? You're not worrying about that. But what if a motherfucker out there just straight up said, "Yo, the drugs I got in my trunk is academics." Straight up said it.
Right.
And these motherfuckers that went and got a warrant because this nigga said it and came to raid your crib. You're not thinking about none of this shit, right? So it's nothing you can do. Now, unless you know you have a client that be like picking randoms up and shit at the clubs and all that crazy shit, then you sit them down and say, yo, you need to cut this out to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you're not thinking about pacifying some people that you know you didn't do any wrong to.
Yeah, but if I'm Diddy, or not Diddy, if I'm Jay-Z, say you're Jay-Z's right hand man, you're his counsel, and once you see that happening to Diddy, what would you have done from like the beginning of this year to maybe at least a couple months ago? Because remember, you're watching lawsuits start to come out, then you see a raid happens, and you have to say, even if you don't distribute drugs, you've been in the room where maybe they were packaging the drugs, and you want to kind of just
all that's over with. Like, bro, let me be real. BETs, all these awards, all these fools were so stressed out. You know what they were saying? Whack, ain't nobody giving no parties. There were no parties.
Yeah. Bow Wow said it. Bow Wow said ain't no more parties going on.
No more parties. Fuck no. Right? So, end of the day, all you could do is shut it down, bro. Shit's about to get real simple. You know what I'm saying? No more parties. You got to tell your client out. Some of these dudes, they think they bigger than the program. They going to keep on until they get caught up. You know what I'm saying? They're going to keep on until they eventually get caught up.
And by the way, chat, of course, Revolt hasn't reported this yet. Okay. I don't know. Maybe us and TMZ and Wack, we just a little bit ahead of their writers. They ain't get to it yet.
Bullshit. They know what's going on. They knew what was going on before it came out. But again, like you said, you know what I'm saying? The worst thing Jay-Z could do is go fucking over here to the children's hospital. This is going to start looking crazy. He just got to resume normal program, bro. Now, what he needs to do, going to have to do, if any of these companies he's dealing with are pulling back, he need to try to keep that as quiet as possible.
Hey, Hey, yo, listen. You know why I'm looking? So I'm on stream. I'm looking up who posted this. I remember the day. So first of all, I remember. I ain't gonna talk too much about it, but I'll say this part. When that attorney sent me some fucking letter saying, "Hey, listen, you wanna, yo, no, actually, no, the dude sent me an email saying I've been criticized because he represent mad people for Diddy, and he's like, yo,
Yeah.
I could sue you, basically what he said, and I was like, what? So anyway, I had showed an attorney, but anyway, the day that lawsuit came, oh right, nigga, every 20 seconds, because I have like an alert, Rolling Stones, TMZ, CNN, everybody, BT, they posted it. It felt like they were all in one group chat, like, let's post the news on Act right now. And me, I'm not a 1 millionth as popular as Jay-Z. Yo, I'm on BT.com. I'm looking at their news. Ain't not one thing about Jay-Z. BT ain't running it. Revolt ain't running it.
Not gonna happen.
I need to have that type of power and control.
But I will tell you this: it's because of this conversation right here, people may start looking at Jay-Z a little different. Why, yo, bro? What are you trying to do? You know what I'm saying? What are you trying to do? Like, are you using your influence to shut it down? Like, because now it's another side of it. It's a 13-year-old girl who's she's 30, or 34, or 24. She's 37 now, right? We don't know what's going on with her. It was traumatized, or now she can't have children, or whatever. Let's say she's not lying. Let's say she's not lying. I mean, my man Mystical, I used to think they was bullshitting until he caught a second one.
Yeah, nah, Mystical was tweaking. I ain't gonna hold you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, they fucking wilding on Mystical. Now, so it's like, we have to really pay attention to this shit and see, like, you're doing damage control for what reason?
All right. Wack, I'm going to bring up a topic.